Some homes don't just shelter you, they tell stories. Imagine waking up in a space where every wall whispers Beatrix Potter, where spring light floods lemon-yellow meadows painted into sage-green lime wash, and where a ceramic rabbit sits among jam jars like it belongs. This cottage doesn't just feel like home. It feels like a story you never want to leave. The moment you step inside, something in you slows down. Morning light catches the honeystone floor and scatters warmth across walls that seem to breathe in pale sage and cream. The air smells faintly of dried lavender and old wood. A little rabbit peers out from the wainscoting, hand-painted with such quiet care it makes you smile. This entrance doesn't just welcome you, it wraps around you like a story you already knew by heart. There's a particular kind of afternoon that feels made for this room. Sunlight pours through leaded windows in soft, shifting patches, landing on linen cushions and the worn spine of a botanical book left open on the coffee table. The fireplace holds dried lavender instead of flames. It doesn't need them. Every corner carries a gentle stillness, the kind you feel in meadows after the wind passes through. You'd sit here for hours without realizing the day had gone. Lunch in this dining room feels less like a meal and more like a gathering in a favorite story. The long oak table glows under midday light, wildflowers nodding gently from a stoneware vase at its center. Rabbit print pottery lines the dresser with cheerful familiarity. The mural behind it all, foxgloves, brambles, a soft meadow in bloom, makes the walls feel alive. Conversation here comes easily. The room just has that quality, warm, unhurried, and quietly enchanting. This kitchen smells of thyme and something slow-baked, and that's exactly how it feels: patient, nourishing, full of quiet pleasure. Cream cabinets with their little rabbit-shaped knobs line the walls beside open shelves of hand-thrown pottery in celadon and stone. Spring light falls straight through the casement window above the sink, landing on terracotta herb pots and the deep-grained timber worktop below. Cooking here wouldn't feel like a chore. It would feel like an afternoon well spent. Breakfast in this little nook is the sort of thing you'd want to do slowly. The round table catches the first true morning light, and the window behind it frames nothing but apple blossom and pale blue sky. Hedgehog print cushions line the banquette seats, soft and inviting. There's a jug of daffodils at the center, cheerfully yellow against the white cloth. Sitting here with a warm cup in hand, you'd feel completely unhurried, like the whole morning belonged only to you. There's something deeply satisfying about a pantry that feels this considered. Shelves of celadon crocks and hand-labeled preserving jars line sage walls in quiet order, and the spring light drifting through the small leaded window makes everything glow like something out of a farmhouse illustration. Lavender bundles hang from iron hooks above, filling the air with gentle fragrance. A ceramic rabbit sits among the jam jars as if it simply belongs. This isn't storage, it's the soul of the whole cottage kitchen. Waking up in this bedroom would feel like surfacing slowly into a dream you weren't quite ready to leave. Morning light comes through the leaded casement window in soft, dappled warmth, landing on white linen and the embroidered throw folded at the foot of the bed. The sage walls hold the room in quiet color. A pressed flower frame on the bedside table, a carved wardrobe with its little brass handles. Every detail whispers that someone cared deeply, tenderly about this space. This guest room feels like a gift. Whoever stays here wakes up to pale spring light filtering through botanical print curtains, a patchwork quilt in apple green and cream tucked around them. The watercolors on the wall, mice among primroses, painted with the softest brushwork, give the room its personality. There's a small wicker chair in the corner that practically invites you to curl into it with a book. It's modest and cozy in all the right ways, a room that genuinely makes guests feel at home. Working in this room would feel less like work and more like thinking in a beautiful place. The wide oak desk sits exactly where the light is best, right before the window, with the spring cottage garden just beyond the glass. Books and botanical journals surround you on every shelf, their spines worn with good use. Hedgehog bookends hold them in place with quiet charm. The lattice shadows the leaded window casts across your desk shift slowly with the morning. It's the most gentle clock you've ever known. Afternoons in this reading room are practically sacred. The window seat is wide enough to stretch out properly, the cushion thick and soft under the afternoon light that pours through bay casements in warm, honeyed sheets. Books rise floor to ceiling on every whitewashed shelf, their ceramic rabbit guardians watching patiently from the gaps. The wool rug underfoot carries a meadow in every thread. You come here for half an hour and look up to find the light has changed completely, golden now and long. There is a particular joy in stepping through those French doors and feeling inside and outside blur into one. The limestone continues seamlessly underfoot. The garden spills forward in foxgloves and climbing roses, and the table is already set with rabbit print crockery, as if someone expected you. Wisteria climbs the pergola above, just beginning to open. Midday light falls evenly across everything, stone, bloom, and blossom, and the air carries something sweet and green and alive. This terrace doesn't just extend the house. It completes it. This is what happens when design becomes storytelling. A Cotswold cottage painted in apple green and bathed in meadow light doesn't just look beautiful. It makes you feel like you're living inside a gentle, timeless story. You don't need grand gestures. Sometimes the deepest magic lives in the quietest details.